Did you know that early stage colorectal cancer can be symptom-free, which makes getting screened key?
Joining us in this sponsored interview to share what to know is Medical Director for Optum, Dr. Gordon Harkness. Now, Doctor, I didn't know this, but except for a couple of certain skin cancers, colorectal cancer is the third most diagnosed cancer.
Yes.
And so tell us, if we don't know, what is colorectal cancer?
So colorectal cancer, pretty simple. It's cancer that's either in the colon or in the rectum, so part of our digestive system. And as you said, it's one of the more common types of cancers that we see. Can have a big effect on people.
Causes 50,000 deaths every single year. Overall, men, I think this is interesting, 1 in 23 risk for developing colorectal cancer. Women have a 1 in 26.
Yes.
So men a little bit higher, Doctor?
A little bit higher, but both high enough that really everybody ought to be screened.
All right, what are the risk factors and the warning signs?
Yeah, so the warning signs is interesting. Early on, there's not a lot of symptoms, and this is why it's so important to get screened. But when you do have symptoms, they're going to be sort of non-specific things, maybe a change in your bowel habits, maybe a little bit of bloody stool or diarrhea or constipation, unexplained weight loss, things like that. Now, if you have those things, it doesn't mean you have colon cancer, but really you should get it checked out to understand what's going on in case it is something like colon cancer.
And are there ways to reduce your risk if you do start seeing some of these symptoms?
Yeah, so it's definitely important to get in and get screened and make sure that you know what's going on. The important thing about screening is that when you know that it's there and you catch it early, the survival rates are much higher. I mean, we're talking 90+% survival rate in the first 5 years if you catch it early. Whereas if you catch it later, that's not the case.
Before we talk more about colonoscopies, let's talk about more risk factors. If you have a personal or family history, your risk does go up?
Yes, family history is an important one. There are certain diseases that also put you at higher risk for colon cancer. So inflammatory bowel diseases like ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease can put you at higher risk. But really, it's interesting. It seems like the biggest factor, or one of the bigger factors, is age. As we get older, it's more common that we can have colon cancer. And that's why we don't start the screenings till about age 45.
It used to be 50.
It used to be 50,
If you think it's 50, it's moved down. It's now 45.
Yes. Yes, the United States Preventative Services Task Force. They're one of the organizations that determines which screenings are appropriate and when and that type of thing. They recently lowered the age to 45. So 45 to 75, you definitely want to be getting screened. Talk to your doctor about that. After age 75, it kind of depends on your overall health and other factors, and that's really something, again, to talk to your doctor about.
And you say that the good news is the overall survival rate has been rising, so that's good. Tell us a little bit about what is contributing to that. Are people getting on their screening?
I think it's we have more tools for screening. And so colonoscopy is the main screening tool, but we have some other tests that can be done with the stool to check and see if you do need a colonoscopy or not. So if you're probably the best test is to get the colonoscopy, but if you're hesitant, get a stool screening test and at least know whether or not you're at higher risk and should really push to get that colonoscopy
Getting
done.
screened is the best chance you have at early detection. I was just telling you, I literally woke up this morning and said, I have to get my colonoscopy. I did not know you were coming on the show today. So this is my sign. This may be someone else's sign out there.
Yes.
Is it easier? So I had one 11 years ago. Has it changed? Has the screening changed at all?
They have better preps that maybe aren't as hard for people to go through. So I actually had my own colonoscopy just a couple of months ago.
Good job.
So I'm proud. I'm doing what I'm preaching, and so that's good. But it's really not that bad. I mean, the prep is a little bit uncomfortable, but the actual procedure itself goes very smoothly, and you hardly know that anything's happened. So.
Well, at Optum, you have a mobile clinic. Where can our viewers find you and get scheduled?
Yeah, so our website is optum.com/Utah. We do have community centers here in the Salt Lake Valley, and then our mobile clinic that is in various places, and checking the website is helpful to find that information.
When in doubt, get screened.
Yes.
Screening saves lives, and it's a cleanse.
Yeah. Yes.
Everybody needs one of those. Optum.com/Utah.
Thank you, and thanks to Optum for this sponsored interview.